welcome to this edition of Saints Weekly. I'm your host, Chris Franklin. This week, we will catch up with some of the players to discuss their preparations for the upcoming season. We will also sit down with Jose Matos to talk about his journey from star baseball player to outside linebacker for the Newcastle Saints. In addition, we will meet running back BJN Johnson in this week's Meet the Saints segment. All that and more on this edition of Saints Weekly.
All right, here for some football.
And they're shooting a Hooters commercial.
Oh, come on. About bar food and these girls?
Oh, man. Killer new food, football in HD, and Hooters girls. Check out our co-star. You know he was a cook here before he was a coach?
What? No way.
I used to cook these wings in the 80s. Why would you go anywhere else, man? Just go to Hooters.
Well, kiss the cook.
Chucky's totally digging it.
It's a blessing to be back and everything's clicking, you know. I mean, to me, we got the best coaching staff, and that's why we all came back, because we know why we came back, because we're good for one thing, and to take it all the way and bring it home.
Just staying true to what we do, and really just taking care of ourselves, taking care of the ball, key fundamentals of football, just staying true to who we are, doing what we do best.
Intention. Non-stop intention. Whistle to whistle. Intention. Relentless. Intention. That beats everything.
Well, I think it's essential when it comes to football. You got to play together as a team. All three phases: special teams, offense, and defense. I think we've had a great preseason as far as our OTAs as well as our camp so far. And I think if we really just come together and gel and use those first few series to really get things going, I think that'll be the key to victory.
Hooters, the official restaurant of the 2015 Newcastle Saints.
Johnson, head coach of Newcastle Saints football. Join us this upcoming spring as we face off against all the very best competition in the Northeast Atlantic Football League. Our brand of hard-hitting, fast-paced football action will sure to be a hit for fans of all ages. For more information, Like us on Facebook at Newcastle Saints Football, or find us on the World Wide Web at www.newcastlesaints.com.
This My Journey segment is sponsored by NutriShop in Newark.
Jose Matos, linebacker, Newcastle Saints, and this is my journey. I grew up in Washington Heights, New York City. I attended Washington Irving High School, downtown Manhattan. Always loved the game of football, just never had the opportunity to actually play. In New York City, football is not really a big sport like that. Everything's basketball and baseball. I did excel at baseball at my high school. Played all through high school, made all the all-star teams, played in Yankee Stadium, did all that. So one day I was walking to actually play baseball at this park called Riverbank Park in Harlem. And me and my buddies seen these kids practicing with helmets and shoulder pads on. So that was a rare sight because we don't see that in New York. You see it in Brooklyn and the Bronx and Staten Island, but in Manhattan you don't see that. So we walked over and they gave us some information, went back out there the following week, and we got right into it. And that was it for me right there. I fell in love with the game once I put that helmet and shoulder pads on. I started out playing QB when I joined the Harlem Jaguars, little 16 to 18-year-old team, New York City. So I knew how to throw the ball around. I was real accurate, like I said, from playing baseball, pitching. And that following year, our defense wasn't that good. The previous 2 years, they were real dominant, but that third year, they weren't that good. So I would help out the defense because I was real good from playing QB, I viewed the defense very well. So it was easy for me to transition to them what to see from an offense. That sixth game, one of the linebackers didn't come to the game. So they just threw me right in. So I had to play QB and linebacker. And I was calling both plays on both sides of the ball. And honestly, I just got that itch for hitting people. I got tired of getting hit. So that was my transition from QB to LB. I ended up moving to Delaware. Met some dudes, Tony, Congo, Tomar Bivens, and this other gentleman that passed away, Ron. They invited me out to actually come out to the Wilmington Raiders practice. So I came out there and seen the practice. It was pretty organized compared to like a New York practice. I liked it. The following week I came out, played with the Raiders for about 2 years, and all they kept saying was the Saints this, Saints that. These are our rivals. Watch out for these guys. And before I moved to Delaware, online, all I saw was the Newcastle Saints. But I just couldn't find them when I actually moved to Delaware, so I ended up playing with the Raiders. So once I finally played against the Saints, I saw what they were talking about, the caliber of team that they were talking about, which was like top-notch, A+ team. We can never beat them, always close, but we can never beat them. And after that second year, for some reason, the Raiders folded, and we had no choice. Everybody was like, hey, we're just gonna join forces with the Saints and make Delaware just stand out. So that was how I became a Newcastle Saint. As a leader of the 2015 Saints, what I'm looking forward to this upcoming season is championship caliber football. Every week, no matter who we playing, just dominating the opponent. We have a lot of young guys on the team that are new to the Saints, have played before on other teams, but are new to the Saints style of football. So my job is just to lead them into getting acclimated to how we do things. You know, that's one of my best attributes is making other guys better on the football field. So that won't be a problem for me. The ultimate goal for this upcoming season is not just to get to the championship, but to actually win the championship. We've been there a couple years back and failed. This year can't be a failure.
Where's the best place to go for vitamins, sports nutrition products, and so much more? The answer is simple. It's NutriShop Newark. Located at 1237A Churchman's Road in Newark, Delaware, NutriShop Newark has everything you need to stay in shape or maintain your health. Just stop in and see Chris Monsell, NutriShop Newark, the official sports nutrition store of the Newcastle Saints.
Tune in to this week's episode of Freeze Take. I give you my thoughts on Peyton Manning taking a pay cut and the Eagles trading away LaShawn McCoy. And don't forget, Chris Brown is our douche of the week.
In this week's Meet the Saints feature, we will learn more about running back BJN Johnson.
BJN Johnson, Wilmington, Delaware, John Dickinson High School. My biggest inspiration in life was my mother. Just to get her out the hood and, you know, to change things in life. Other than that was Barry Sanders, you know, to score touchdowns and make the moves that he made. It was a blessing to watch something that I never watched before in my times in the 90s. This is my favorite score touchdown right here. I need to touch on him like this. Drive on him. 2 hands, 12 and 6. My favorite part about playing football is that the passion and the heart that you give out to it. It's the energy. It's nothing that you left behind. Everything that you want to give, you give it on the field. I give it from my bros, I give it from my family. It's all love. My superstition before every game is Pastor's choice. We ready. If you ain't about it, then we about it though. Cause we gonna ride out every day. So you better get with it. Come to check you. Holla at your boy.
Our Saints Flashback is brought to you by Sundance Homes. May 2009 playoff contest between the Newcastle Saints and New Jersey Pitbulls. The first play from scrimmage, Saints outside linebacker Wayne Allen sacks and strips New Jersey Pitbulls quarterback Jason Corral. The ball is recovered by Saints defensive end Joe Buchanan, who returns it for 25 yards.